Hello, friends. Happy Wellness Wednesday. My name is Joshua, owner of Simplistic Music Company and Simplistic Yogi out of Dallas, Texas. And today we're going to slow things down. We're going to focus on one of my favorite styles of yoga, yin yoga. In this style, we slow things down, holding poses for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes today. So it's really important that we focus on our edge. We don't push past our point of comfort, and we be delicate with the body. Since we're holding poses for this long, as we slow down the breath and we begin to relax, the body should naturally release a little deeper into our stretch. We're focusing a lot on the ligaments, the joints, the fascia, all the stuff that holds things together. These areas of the body tend to be more plastic, so we have to be more careful on how we stress these areas. So we do that by adding some props. You may not have props today, and if you don't, that's absolutely fine. There's some things around the house that you can also add into your practice. Maybe a couch pillow would be good today, big or small, it doesn't matter. If you have a yoga bolster, that's also really good to have around as well. We can also have a couple pair of blocks to help lift up the earth if we need to. We're going to start today a little bit differently. We're going to start in a reclined, supported butterfly. So there's a couple ways we can go about doing this. We can bring our blocks to the end of our mat, creating a little bit of height, and then just bringing our bolster, our pillow, whatever we have across. But if you don't have blocks, that's fine. We can just move those off to the side, and we can just use our pillow, big or small. We're going to scoot the sacrum against our bolster, and we'll keep the legs long for a second just as we come down to the shoulders and the head. From here, let's bring the arms out wide, just taking up space, letting the chest and the shoulders open. Now, you may find that you're comfortable here, and that's fine. This is supported fish pose, and this is a good pose if butterfly doesn't work for you. So, to come into butterfly, let's go ahead and bend the knees. We'll bring the ankles together, just letting the knees fall out wide, soles of the feet touch. And again, remember, if this isn't working, we can bring those legs straight. And we're going to close down our eyes. And then together, let's take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. One more time. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. And just allowing the body to settle. Releasing any clenching in the fingers, the toes. Letting go of any tightness in the shoulders, the chest. Letting the abdomen and hips soften. Just feeling the earth supporting your weight under the sit bones, the legs. And then taking a moment here to begin to slow the breath down. Inhaling through the nose, feeling the expansion of the belly, the ribs. And exhaling to the bottom. And continuing to breathe this way as we settle into a little bit of quiet. Yin yoga is not just about finding comfort in our shapes, but also in silence, noticing the thoughts that arise without judgment or attachment, and just letting them flow through, keeping what feels positive and releasing what feels heavy. Couple more breaths. Very good. Let's slide the hands down to the outside of the knees. We're just going to give a gentle lift to center. Let's heel toe the feet hip width apart. From here, pressing through the heels, a gentle lift as you roll to the side of your choice. And we're going to press our way up to a seated position. As we come into our seat, we can bring a pillow, a blanket, anything underneath the sit bones to raise the hips. If you're feeling tense as we sit and we straighten the spine, a little height can go a long way. We're going to keep the legs straight without locking the knees out, and we're just going to grab our pillow and we're going to bring it right across the lap. Now, if you have blocks, there's a couple ways you can do this. Again, you can just build that little support system up in between the feet here, adding a little extra height. Or I like to create a table across the lap. I always find this one pretty fun. So as we get into position, however feels comfortable, let's inhale to create just a little length. We'll bring the hands up overhead. Then on our exhale, coming down into our fold. And we can fold the arms, we can stack the fists. And if the head doesn't make it all the way down today, that's fine. We're not forcing this, we're not straining, we're just resting into the fold. And we're breathing nice and slow into the belly, the ribs, the back body. As we continue to hold and breathe, just notice, are you holding any tension in the toes, the ankles? Can you loosen just a little bit? You're doing good. We got about 4 more breaths. Very good. On our next inhale, nice and slow, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Just pausing for a second, feeling that space we've created so far. And then from here, we're just going to pick our bolster up, moving it to the side, maybe moving the blocks if we have our blocks, or bringing the legs out wide. From here, we can bring those blocks back into center, or we can just bring that bolster right in. And if you're feeling flexible today, you don't need that bolster, move it out the way, maybe come down to the forearms. We're going to bring the palms to the side, just a gentle lift to reset the sit bones. And then from here, gentle bend in the knees as we inhale. We're bringing the hands all the way up. And then on our exhale, let's fold forward. Nice and slow. We're relaxing the feet, relaxing the shoulders, maybe giving a little wiggle here. Again, if the head doesn't come all the way down, that's absolutely fine. Being kind to yourself today, appreciating this time to slow down and just to break away from the schedule, the noise. And just a few more cycles of breath. You're doing good. We're almost there. All right, just like before, nice and slow. We're not rushing. We're just walking the hands up, neutral spine. Closing the eyes. And just taking a moment here. Let's move our bolster, our pillow off to the side. We're keeping it close. We're scooping the knees, hand or feet hip width distance apart. And we're just bringing the hands behind for a little support as we rock the legs side to side. And coming back to center, let's grab our bolster one more time, and we're going to bring it across our bolster. And then from here, we're bringing the sit bones right on top. Let's lay all the way back, shoulders and head meet the earth, and we can shimmy that bolster or pillow around. And from here, we're bringing the right knee into the chest. Let's bring the hands around the shin. Maybe they wrap around the thigh, and we're extending the left leg out. And let's take a few breaths here. Getting a compression into the hips, the low back. Maybe it feels good to point and flex the right foot. And then finding a few circles in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Let's come to center. Nice and still, 3 breaths. Let's bend the left knee. We'll slide the heel back. Releasing the right foot down. Let's bring the left knee into the chest, hands wrapped to your point of comfort, shin or thigh as we extend the right leg down. Just noticing what feels different. Maybe we start to point and flex the left foot. We'll find a few circles in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Finding stillness, 3 breaths. Very good. Let's bend the right knee. We'll slide the heel back. Releasing the hands, the left foot comes down. Pressing through the heels, we're lifting the hips, and let's just move our pillow, our bolster, whatever you have, off to the side, and we're bringing the back down to lay flat. From here, let's extend the legs long. We'll bring the hands overhead, taking a full body stretch. And then we'll exhale, relaxing the body fully. And let's slide the hands all the way down to the sides, finding our final pose of Savasana. Getting as comfortable as you can. We'll close the eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. One more time. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. And coming back to your normal breath. If you'd like to stay in our Savasana a little longer, feel free to pause the video. If not, let's begin to invite a little energy to the body. We'll start to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Let the arms and legs start to move. Maybe the wrists and ankles make some circles. Let's bring the hands overhead, full body stretch. We'll exhale, knees to chest, giving yourself a big deserving hug in. Maybe rocking side to side if it feels right. From here, we'll exhale to roll to the side of your choice. And then we're going to just gently press up to a seated position. Bringing the legs to cross, we'll bring the palms to rest, shoulders relaxed. Taking these final moments to thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. To give a moment of gratitude to this time we share, to your practice, to your breath, to your energy. And get together. Let's take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. On our next inhale, hands come up, palms touch. We'll exhale, hands to heart. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice today. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and thank you for letting me share my energy with you. Please take this feeling we've created with you throughout your day and share it with others. Thumbs to the third eye. From my practice to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much for stretching along today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. I hope it brought you comfort and a little space and relaxation for your evening. Be sure to check out some classes. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I am at Blue on Jew in Louisville and also Honor Yoga in Plano throughout the week. You can find my schedules on socials or on the Simplistic Yogi social pages as well. We've got a lot of cool things coming up, from aerial sound baths to breath work workshops to cacao heart dances, all the way up to our 25-hour sound healing certification. All of that info is coming out on socials here this week, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, till next week, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.